Ciao, welcome to What's Cooking Ari and week 6 of The Sweetest Kind of Death. This week we look at the illusion of strength as invulnerability. When I think of my mother, I don't think of softness first. I think of steel wrapped in sacrifice. She carried us out of Iran once, to France, to meet my father. He had fled during the revolution of 1979. He wasn't absent because he didn't care. He was absent because he thought that he could save his country. But in saving a nation, he lost the time to be a father. In those days, my brother Paymon, who is 12 years older than me, was a teenager on the edge of manhood. They considered leaving us in a boarding school in England, but Paymon made it clear, if you leave me here, I'm going to run away. It wasn't rebellion, it was love. It was fear of losing our family forever. We didn't know if Iran would stabilize, if we'd ever go back to a normal life. But uncertainty ruled the air, so we returned. And then war broke out. In 1983, my mother took me to visit my father. I remember him standing at the gate exit. Tall, dark, always had these big square glasses with a harsh tin, like the harshness of our existence, dressed in a military-style jacket, and always wearing suit pants, waiting to welcome his two loves. I wonder how he was handling that moment. I wonder what it felt like to be a father to two sons, but only see one. I ran like I was running an Olympic 100-yard dash towards him, with so much joy to be in his arms once again. Yet this time, Paymon could not come and feel the same emotion of love that I experienced in that moment. He was banned from leaving because boys his age were being drafted, even used as children in war. My mother carried the ache of leaving one son behind, in danger, while bringing another one into uncertainty. Eventually, we sought a different path, to America. A visa opened the door. My uncle, now living in Bakersfield, became the anchor on the other side. We crossed an ocean of fear and found ourselves on American soil once again. But even in this so-called land of safety, strength didn't look like invulnerability. It looked like my mother holding everything together. Family, sickness, survival, while carrying scars no one could see. Years later, as cancer attacked her body, I realized that she had been preparing me all along, preparing me to understand that strength is not about being untouched. Strength is about enduring pain and still loving. So here's the reflection or the mirror of this week. Let's turn this outwards towards you. You may think that strength means having no cracks. You may think that being strong means you never cry, never bend, never falter. That is the illusion. Strength is imperfection. Strength is surviving imperfection. Strength is walking through exile, separation, illness, and still standing. Strength is not the absence of wounds. It's the decision to keep moving with wounds. Think of your own life. Where have you used or confused strength with invulnerability? Have you told yourself that you have to appear flawless, when in truth, your scars are your credentials? You know, my mother's courage wasn't in hiding her pain. It was in carrying us anyway, in boarding planes and walking through borders and returning when uncertain and leaving again when necessary. That's not invulnerability. That's the kind of strength that endures generations. Even the process of welcoming an incomplete family needs the proper strength that my father needed in those moments. So, how does love reframe strength in this way? You know, strength is protecting others while you yourself are hurting. When those borders closed, when the options narrowed, my mother still found the path. Whether it was an option to go to England or France or now in America, creativity was survival. She chose unity over despair. Even when one son was left behind, she held the family line together across continents. Her empowerment was not loud, it was quiet persistence, and that enriched us all, even when we didn't see it at the time. And in the bank of time and trust, strength is not measured by how much you earn or how little you cry. It's measured in the deposits of consistency. When the world shakes, does someone in your family say, "She'll hold us together"? That's the wealth that my mother left me. So here is your mirror. Where in your life are you pretending invulnerability is the same as strength? Where are you hiding your pain when showing your endurance would inspire others? Your scars are not liabilities, they are receipts, proof that you paid the price and are still here. And the kill move for this week. Here is your sixth exercise. Step 1, write down one scar in your life, physical, emotional, relational, something that you normally hide. Reframe it. Instead of "it makes me weak," write "it or this proves that I endured." Share it with someone that you trust within the next 48 hours. Let them see your scar, not to pity you, but to remind them of their own strength. And finally, step 4, mark it as a deposit, a moment of truth that enriches others. And the candle for this week. True strength is to endure with truth, not to peer without wounds. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Ciao.